All right, everybody. That was an interesting Switch 2 presentation today. A lot to unpack, a lot of things to talk about, but I'm gonna try to keep this video short. I did stream it live, so I had some live reactions that I'm gonna throw in on this video. But uh, basically, we got to look at the new Mario Kart. It's not Mario Kart 9. It's not Mario Kart 10 like everybody thought it would be. It's Mario Kart World. It's basically an open world Mario Kart. You can drive around whenever you want to and free roam. Um, New vehicles, stuff like that. And then the next big thing that they talked about, yeah, was the game chat, which also they've created a Nintendo Switch 2 camera that can plug in. There's a built-in mic on the system, which is pretty cool. I have no complaints about that. The only thing is that voice chat shouldn't be revolutionary, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Like, Nintendo's way behind the times on something like this, but I do like the way that they implemented this. But one thing that made me nervous right here, if you pay attention, this is not my screen. You notice that the top screen's playing fine, right? And then if you really, hold on, if you really look at the game chat, the other screens at the bottom have horrible frame rates. All these down here at the bottom, they have terrible frame rates. So that makes me a little bit nervous in the sense that, okay, cool, we have this screen sharing capability in the voice chat. That's really cool or whatever. And it's baked into the system, but what's the functionality? Like, is it going to run like that all the time? Which, I mean, it's not like you're playing the game, so it doesn't really matter. But if it's lagging like that, what else is lagging? Is there going to be delayed voice input, things like that? So this is really cool. The game share thing, it's compatible with Switch 1 and Switch 2, and some of the Switch 2 stuff is going to be exclusive or whatever, obviously. Um, the basically you can share. No one else has to have the game as long as one person has it. You can share that locally and online with up to 3 other systems, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, online. Yeah, so you can share it online with up to 3 other people. If the functionality is good, I mean that's huge. That's awesome. That means if you've got a multiplayer game but your other friend doesn't know if they want to buy it or they don't have it yet and you just want to play with your friends, this is great. I don't know if this is going to be strictly for people within your family account or if like you're going to be able to play this with friends that live across the country or what. I have no idea. Uh, New Switch, 120 frames per second. So, and it supports up to 4K at 60 frames per second. The dock modifications, there's new dock. Obviously, yeah, the dock's going to have support 4K. You're not going to get 4K handheld. It's 1080p screen, LCD screen with HDR. So the dock's got some fans, all that jazz. There we go. So, like, they're going to bake this into games. Some of the games, like one of them's Mario Party Jamboree. That's really cool. You're going to have the face cam. It's a little, it did look a little laggy, just like the actual, like, screen sharing or whatever, but what are you going to do? You know, hopefully they'll be able to patch some of that stuff out. They announced new features for existing games. It's unclear whether or not you're going to have to buy. Some of them, it was like you have to buy a paid, like, expansion to upgrade. As far as stuff like Zelda, it's unclear if you have to rebuy this whole game. I have no idea because they didn't say. So, oh yeah, this was really freaking cool. So, on the Switch 2 edition of Tears of the Kingdom, you can build creations and share a QR code with your friends, and then they can get the creation you built in their game by downloading it. So that is actually like, that was really cool. I was really excited when they showed that. That was really cool. It looks like some sort of DLC for Kirby and the Forgotten Land. Damon Machina, Titanic Scion, never played those games if they even existed before. Split Fiction, EA, Hogwarts Legacy's getting an upgraded version, Tony Hawk's 3 and 4. This was pretty interesting. It's 14 minutes. Hyrule Warriors game, Age of Imprisonment. It's kind of like Age of Calamity, I think was the other one that they did. GameCube is Switch 2 exclusive online feature. If I heard them correctly, I'm pretty sure this is only going to be on Switch 2. I don't think you're going to be able to play the GameCube games on Switch 1. Let's see. Oh, and they're releasing a new controller. Borderlands 4 coming to Switch 2. So that's pretty cool. WWE 2K Baseball. This is a new game. It's like called Stranded Kids. This is funny too because this is where their stream froze for like 5 minutes and never caught back up. It froze. What is happening?
Tastes amazing, doesn't it?
What is happening?
Really have started to master this survival thing. Next stop. Ha! Nice.
Hey, look, bro, their live froze.
I think that's
And
it.
I think this From Software game, by the way, is a Switch 2 exclusive. I don't think it's coming out on any other console.
To humanity's very dusk.
Because if it is, I'm like really excited to play that game. That game looked sweet. Sweet. From Software. I can't remember if they were the ones that were behind that or not. Now on any other console. New Donkey Kong game. What was that one called? Donkey Kong Bonanza. Switch 2 release date is June 5th. They did not, if I'm going to go back. I want to make sure. I don't think they announced the price. I'm scrubbing back through. I want to make sure I didn't miss anything, guys. I probably did, but it doesn't matter. So, Switch 2 thoughts, okay? There's a lot of features that we didn't. The C button is definitely, somebody said community. It's more like chat. I don't know what they're actually calling it because when they pulled it up on screen, it was basically just like showing game sharing, not game sharing, screen sharing, and the chat almost looks like a Discord. So that's cool or whatever. It's not really anything revolutionary. It's revolutionary to Switch, I guess, or to Nintendo. That's cool. It looked a little laggy, which is concerning. Tons of games coming out on Switch 2. Tons of remasters and upgrades being made to existing Switch 1 games that are coming over. The game share feature is probably one of the coolest things I think that they showed. The fact that, because like, for example, like in my house, I have a Switch. Both of my daughters have a Switch. My wife has a Switch. So my brother also has a Switch. So if we're wanting to play a multiplayer game, only one person has to have it, that's huge because I hope that's exactly how this is going to work because that's huge. Because paying $70 each, especially if the game price goes up, all their games are $70. That's a lot of money. I mean, for all of us to have the same game, if we can't play on the same console or if it's a game that doesn't, support like split screen. Like Mario Party, you can play on one system, but something like, I don't know, like Diablo, I wouldn't want to play that on one system necessarily. Or there's a couple other examples I could give, but I just can't think of any right now. What are your thoughts? Did you watch it? My whole live is up on my Twitch. If you want to watch the live reactions and some of the things I said there, you can go follow me on Twitch and check that out. I think it's going to be pretty cool. I think it's going to be good. I wonder why the price was kept a secret. I'm wondering if it's going to be kept a secret on the website. As a matter of fact, I'm going to check the website right now. Right now, I'm going to check the website. Okay, guys. So yeah, I just went and checked, and the Switch 2 website is live or whatever, but there's still no price unless I'm blind and I'm just not seeing the price. So I'm not 100% sure why, if the console is going to release in just a couple months, why they're like not discussing the price. That would be something you would think they would announce right now, because people might need to be saving for it, especially depending on the price. Like if it's 450 or $500, which God, I hope they don't go up that high. But you just don't know. You don't know with Nintendo what they're going to do. But anyway, guys, let me know what you think about the Switch 2. Go watch the live reaction that I had to it where I was sitting there talking and rambling to myself the whole time. And I'll see you all later.